Well, good morning. Today is 8th. It's a very special day. It's the anniversary for me and my wife. 15 years. Thanks, honey. You're awesome. We have a really cool trip for this weekend. Kind of unusual. I didn't usually get to bring this kind of equipment with me. It's kind of neat. Gonna be going to a location that I've had probably 4 or 5 encounters, including one that's in my book. Where we got some lip marks and fingerprints and some teeth marks on some of my dishes, and actually a piece of tissue. Yeah, it was a pretty cool weekend. That was many years ago. But anyway, for this trip, we're going to be going up there again with Vicky and Wade from the last episodes that you just saw, along with my friends Rich and Tina, and possibly Lou from the trip earlier this April, if he can get off work in time. We'll see. But anyway, we got my camper back here that's going to be getting detailed. That's why I have all the gear with me today. Or, you know, a lot of times we just take the truck. But I figured since the camper was here, because it's going to get waxed and some maintenance while we're gone, and for an upcoming trip we're going to be doing, whether I film that for you guys or not, I don't know. We recently had a trip a couple weeks ago where Harley actually did get over his fear of water. He still doesn't like it, but he's not afraid of it. But anyway, here's what we got behind us. Got some razor. We're running a trailer. We're gonna do a little bit of ATVing up there, little explorations, and should be a really good trip for you guys. Let's go have some fun. Glad you can join us. Catch you in a bit. It's time to load up. Well, here we are. We arrived at our camp. I'm trying not to give away the location as usual. I almost forgot to film this thing, and given my terrible record of getting time-lapse of me setting up my camp, we'll see if we do it this time. But that's where we're going to live. We're going to offload everything here. It's a beautiful place. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Fun. It's awesome.
that you're ready to go. I'll be here waiting. I'll be here waiting, waiting.
All right, so we got it set up. The camera didn't fall down. That's pretty awesome. And I finally got a chance to look around. I've been here before, but it's a beautiful place. Check out these rocks. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. And Harley got in the river on his own, and he's actually having fun with water because he can get muddy and jump on my bed, which is also fun. But anyway, I'll give you the tour of the house, then show you the inside of that. And then I'll show you my kitchen area idea that I'm going to be doing. And hopefully the battery doesn't die, but here we go. That's my bed with a poncho liner. You can look those up. That's a cheap Chinese one. Get an American one if you can, but they are very rare. That's my wife's bed. And both of those blankets are up there to keep the dogs from getting our beds all muddy, as you saw last time. Uh-oh. And she did. And, oh, not dead. Dead? Dead. Not dead. Dead? I don't know. But anyway, assuming we're still running, this back here, I'm trying to make us an area. You can see we got clouds and stuff. It could storm really hard. I'm kind of hoping it will because the tent needs washed off. But I'm going to try to make a little kitchen area back here. I was going to do it by our fire pit over there, but I think this is better. That way it kind of shades our tent because there's really not a lot of shade at this spot, but it's prime Sasquatch. I want you guys to think about this. If you're new to this, we got a creek right there. If you read my book, there's a reason we're here. We got bushes right here. They can walk up in here and we'll never even know it. They can sit up there. We'll never know it. They can sit up there. We'll never know it. And we are way out here away from everybody. We probably will see very little human activity, whereas the rest of the mountain is getting beat to death. So this is a prime spot for them to be looking for. Pretty good at figuring out how they think, so we'll see what happens. Either way, the fishing will be epic. Stay tuned. Thanks for hanging out. This is awesome. Oh, all right. So, like I said, you guys will not see me set up my kitchen because there's too much to do. A lot's gone on. We got about an hour and a half, I think, something like. And I'm very dirty, so I'm gonna take a dip in the creek because it felt really good. And here, what we got? There's straps, tarp, and it's magic. We cut wood, and Vicky was amazing running the razor with the winch, and everybody else chipped in, and it was incredible and so refreshing to have help. These guys are amazing. It really is. People have no idea how much work goes into this, so that was so refreshing. So we got this for the next couple days. Keep the rain and the sun off of us. It was really baking down, and then it rained a little bit, and now it's still baking down. And my feet are covered in sawdust from cutting firewood. I'm sure you're totally destroyed by the fact that I didn't record all that, but you get out here and there's a lot of work to do. The razor's done really well, except for we had a little bit of water in the tank because it's been sitting since January pretty much. And the guys are over here cooking kebabs. I'm gonna make some tuna steaks in a bit, but really I want to wash off, so without looking like a total crazy person, I'm gonna go over here and either set this pole so it films me, or Vicky can film me sitting in the creek, because it seems really nice. Say hi, Rich.
Hi there.
You're on YouTube, and you guys are totally used to it by now. And that's Tina, not you. You're new. All right. So, by the sun, we have about an hour before sunset. So my thought is, if I go in the river, which we just cleaned up all the dead brush, goes back to my last video, do the right thing. Clean it up. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna do a Lou French right now. And Harley has been playing in the river for several hours now. He'll probably join me. And Sophie will, because she loves it. Look at him. And tomorrow I just really want to fish. But more importantly, this is my anniversary with my wife. And I love her. We've been through hell together. We really have. And we're still trucking. I love you, babe. So, crazy man going in the river. Done and done. It's cold as shit. Straight off a mountain. Yes. But it's gonna be awesome. And really cold. But at least I get my shoes clean, so they'll maybe be somewhat dry tomorrow. I don't know.
Tranquility of the water.
I'm going in.
You going in?
I'm going in.
You want me to hold it?
I'm going in.
You're going in? Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You want me to film you while you're
Yeah,
going
sure. Oh, I was going to be a tripod guy. That's awesome.
in? Yeah, if you want me to, I'll
Sweet.
just show me what you need.
My friend Rich, he's awesome. He's super awesome. And I was going to set up my tripod, but now he's like, I'll film your misery. Here you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll be glad to do it. So where does it show me the picture of what I
It won't. Just kind of, it's kind of a,
look right
Yeah.
through there?
just kind of, just kind of aim it roughly.
Okay.
I'm going yonder.
Go yonder.
Yeah.
I'll film you.
Like, I'm gonna set it up here and wash my shoes off, and all right. Well, my hat doesn't need cleaning, and I don't have bug spray on my eyeglasses, so that's.
Well, there you go.
I gotta say, you guys were amazing, amazing cutting wood.
Well, it went good. It was good teamwork, man.
Yeah, well done.
You did well on that chainsaw there, my friend.
All right, Lou. Here we go, buddy. This is for Lou French.
This is for Lou.
It's cold as shit.
Dude, you're braver than I am.
Well,
Do Do you really want to do that right before dinner?
It'll make the tuna fat taste better, I suppose.
I don't know.
Here we go. Maybe it'll heal my wrist. Oh, God. There we go.
Dude, if I laid down in there, I'd never get back up again. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, that's refreshing. I can see Jesus.
I bet you can.
Right there.
He's right there.
He is. Yep.
Dude, all I can tell you is if you need mouth to mouth from the cold water, you're on your own.
Harley will help me.
Harley will give it to you.
He's like, I'm over my fear of water.
Sophia,
Brave little man.
Sophie took off over there on the other side in the woods there somewhere, Jason. Hey, Jason. Sophie took off over there somewhere.
She'll find us. She'll find us. He's just like up. All right, here we go. Time to wash the shirt. It's.
You doing the full head dunk?
Oh yeah, we gotta embrace the suck. Embrace the suck.
Like I said, dude, you're braver than me.
I can't feel my hands. It's nice.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know.
Numbs it up?
I'm not so sure.
I'm not so sure about that.
Here we go.
Go for it, buddy.
Oh, that's pretty freaking awesome.
I feel sorry for the people downstream. That's all I could say. Jason, did you hear that?
There will be ice in this water. All right. All right. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Actually feels. I'm doing this tomorrow.
Are you really?
I am. That's awesome. Oh, come here, Sophie. My baby. My baby. He's like, whatever, Dad. Look at this brave little man. He was terrified of water.
And now he's out there in it all the time.
I know. Awesome. Thanks, bud. That feels actually quite amazing. That's rather rocky, but amazing.
Yes.
And I got the sawdust up my shoes
Oh, I bet.
from the chainsaw stuff we didn't know.
Yeah.
That's all right. Thank you, Rich.
You're welcome.
Hey,
I am
this is
glad to-
fantastic.
I'm glad to do it, man.
Oh, that felt so good. Dude, honestly,
Oh, you're welcome.
that feels pretty freaking awesome. Thank you.
You're a wild man.
Good morning. Well, that was our first night. There was something out here walking around last night. I don't know what it was. I definitely heard some clicks and pops, which is very common. Had a pretty strange coyote scream this morning. I was awake, the sun was up. Coyotes were going crazy, but there was one on there that just didn't sound right, but who knows? It's hard to say. It was a beautiful night. The dogs have been wonderful and having a really good time. And yeah, so we're gonna go fishing. We had some breakfast this morning. I left the house and forgot the eggs apparently. So it was summer sausage and Fritos for breakfast. Delicious. Anyway, yeah, let's see what the day holds. We're gonna do a little bit of four-wheeling. Gonna check out a couple things and have some fun. Liz shows up today. Anxiously waiting to see her, and the fun continues. And good morning. Battery's almost dead, but I didn't get to take a picture of our kitchen yesterday, so there's the kitchen area with the tarp on top and the trusty old cook box. And yeah, there you go. Good morning, Harley. Good morning, buddy. You gonna go fishing? Let's go do some fishing. Let's say hi to Rich and Tina. Yes, that's the whole point. I have to get my B-roll.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you? How was your first night in your new house?
Your dream.
They were something was around last night.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
I did.
Like walking around and clicking. Did you hear the popping?
I did not.
Because they were in my kitchen. I heard them walking around on that canvas.
Well, they were over there last night.
Yeah.
I could hear something out there last night.
Yeah. What did you hear? Just something walking around?
Yeah, just the noises. I actually thought I heard something come across the creek.
That's awesome. And then this morning, the coyotes.
Yes. I
That
heard
one
that.
coyote sounded a little bit off. I don't know.
Almost like he was a wolf and a coyote mixture, and it's like.
And squatches will do that.
Do they?
Yeah. Me and Stan Courtney actually recorded a bunch of them doing that. It's on his website. Yeah. They just have a different pitch. Kind of. It's a weird. Yeah. But
Would you like a roll?
no, I'm good. Thank you. No.
Well, you can go show off and
I'm gonna go catch some fishes
catch some fishes.
with this Hurley dog.
I'll be over to join you as soon as I have my cup
Sweet.
of coffee and a little.
Comfortable tents, aren't they?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
That combined.
Fish, shall we? And with Harley's newfound love of the water, maybe he'll stay out of my fishing hole.
Whoa, such a
Doubt it.
plan.
Yeah, sound like a plan. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, check you out for sure.
All right.
Beautiful day to hang out with my dogs. Yeah, a little bit of bushes here. Ow.
Oh, they're the thorny kind. Ouch. Come here, Harley. Harley, come. Come here, buddy. You gotta stay out of the water. Come here, Sophie, stay here. Don't walk through my water. Good girl, thank you. Let's see if we can get us a fish here. We are using a green grasshopper to start with this morning, but judging by the water, Parachute Adams might be a good one. We'll see what happens. Gotta be a fish in there. I may have to switch to Irresistible Adams. I'm going to do that. We'll be right back. I don't know if you can see that. It's an Irresistible Adams. We switch from the hopper to this. We're going to see what happens because I see a lot of other little bugs that are flying around, and maybe this will be the ticket. We'll see what happens. Should be a fish holding up in there somewhere. there. Well, let's see what we can find going up here. Now, let's cross this creek and see if we hit it from the other side and see if Harley will cross the creek, which I bet he will. You want to go, buddy? You can go across? Come on, let's go. Sophie! All right. Yeah, going across the creek. Beautiful, beautiful morning. All we need now is some fish. Oh, look at that little trooper there. That little man. Good boy, Harley. Good boy. There we go. How about that, buddy? Trying to decide how I want to work this. Let's try this. That was a good cast. There's a fish there. I should have taken that. All right. Well, I'm going to save batteries until we find out what they're after and where they're at. What a beautiful morning. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's awesome. Okay, what we have here is an old railway. Totally abandoned. And I could tell you some really cool historic things that has to do with this railway, but that would give away the location. And we don't do that. But I assure you, it's pretty awesome. But unfortunately, I cannot tell you. But you get to see it, and it's cool. What did you find? Did you find it something? And you hear that chirping noise in the distance. That is a marmot, also known as a woodchuck, rock chuck, or whistle pig. They're pretty cool little animals. Punxsutawney Phil. Stay here, far enough, far enough. Hey. And they're going after him. Stay here. See if we can get the drop on them from up here. I don't see any in the water, but they can hide pretty good. Let's see what we can do here. If the camera's getting here or not, let's try that. Uh-oh, we're snagged. Now I gotta go down to the water. Alright. That's interesting. See, that's a mayfly right there. They're mating. That might be what I need to switch over to. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. And that's what you gotta look for. Let's see. May need to change my fly over again. I don't know. I haven't even seen one really raise yet though. He might still be in bed. Definitely hatching. Hi, buddy. Not afraid of the water at all anymore, are you? Look at this brave little guy. This is fun. I kind of like this. Oh, here we go. So these are some of the insects that are hatching. We're seeing flying around. You can see their little husks right here on the rock. You can see that right there. Those guys are just all over the place. Just amazing. Anyway, I'll turn you back on if I get a fish. So we're gonna save some battery here. We're gonna go on up the river here.
Hi, guys.
Hi guys.
We're at the location where my coffee pot got bit about 10 years ago. We just looked at the campsite. It's changed. The trees have gotten a lot bigger. But anyway,
Cop with a body cam.
that's right. Stop resisting. All right, we're moving on. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. No. They might. Maybe that's why there's all the downed trees. Yeah, so we had to leave our ATV, so now we're afoot.
How you doing?
Bridge.
Oh yeah. Wade's concerned.
So,
He's
she was-
seen me stumble before.
Yeah.
I've seen her go down hard.
Well, we don't need to go any farther than you're comfortable.
Or if you want to go up there, we'll start heading back, the two of us.
It don't matter to me. We're a long ways from the big teepees, for sure.
Yeah, I don't.
We're
wanna
not,
go
because
that far.
that's why I was looking for the cabin. The cabin's like halfway to the teepees.
Oh,
Yeah, so with that day that we found the teepees, we started at the top of the mountain way over here, and we hiked across the saddle up there at the top and came back in and around, and then we ended up at the very end of this road.
so is there another road to get up there?
No.
Oh.
No. We can take the road up to the top. We can do that. But yeah, it dead ends up here in a marshy area, and that's where all the big teepee structures were, and the big wall of wood that I talked about. And now that, unlike this is natural. I think it's just wind, but up there they were placed, and it was big as a house. It was just huge.
Wow.
It was just a big old keep out.
Was it a keep out or a windbreak for him?
And I think it was a keep out.
Okay.
I think it was keeping people away from their holy teepees or whatever they are.
Yeah,
But I mean, look at the size of these trees. They made teepees out of these trees.
Wow.
And bigger. But anyway, I guess we'll head on back down. We have reached a barricade. Gonna have to disembark and turn around.
Come on, groove along. I said, baby, I know you're on a roll. Sweet honey, let's take it real slow. You know we got what you need, baby, so take it move along. I said we got what you need, honey. Come and groove along. Come on. Rolling on the highway, beat up. Wow. Come on, and groove along. Come on. I said, babe. I said, babe. Oh, honey, come and groove along. You gotta feel it, yeah. You gotta move along. You gotta feel it, feel it, feel it, feel. You gotta feel it, feel it, feel it, feel. You gotta feel it on the roadway. You gotta move along.
So, second day here. It's been awesome. Had a really good time. Took everybody around to my sighting locations and stuff. And me and Rich went on a Polaris tour from hell. That was definitely a Polaris commercial. That was an amazing and terrifying ride. And for me to say that is a lot. Your average person probably would have got out and walked. And we never did reach the top of the mountain. It just kept going and going and going, and it was so steep that we were on the verge of rolling over backwards quite a few times. But we made it back. He did a great job driving up there. I drove it back down, which was equally challenging, and it was a great adventure. May even do it again, but I didn't bring the camera because I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but it turned out to be a huge deal. So anyway, the dogs are begging me to go back in the water. Horseflies are eating everybody, and we need to get them dried off before their mama comes. And we're all looking forward to seeing Mom, for sure. But unlike yesterday, I'm not going to wear my shoes because they were covered in sawdust yesterday, and we had to cut firewood and all that stuff. So I'm wearing my wading boots with my shorts. It's kind of like swimming with moon boots on, maybe? I don't know. So we're going to go down to the water, clean up, play with the dogs, try not to get hypothermia. I don't know how long it'll last. That water's pretty cold. Didn't catch any fish this morning. In fact, nobody's caught any fish, which is weird because last time I was here I caught a lot of them. But it's all about timing, I suppose. I'll try again tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But that's kind of the summary of the day. Let's hope our hairy friends come back, because between me and Tina and Rich, we're certain that there was things around here, and I know that I heard them out here in my kitchen area, which is about 15-20 feet away from the tent. However, you'll notice on the side of my tent right there is a camera that my lovely wife got me for Christmas for fishing, for ice fishing. It's an AquaView camera. It's got like a 70-foot line on it, and I have taped it aiming at my kitchen area because, well, game cameras don't really work for these things, but that maybe. Last night I tried to turn it on, but I didn't have it taped up. I thought it was secure, and it wasn't. It was aiming right at the side of the tent. I'm going to try to remember to do the audio tonight. As you guys will notice, I really hate doing audio. It's a pain. And so sometimes I just don't even turn it on, honestly. But it's been a great trip, and we got a couple more days. Let's go wash the stank off. Yay! Welcome to bath time. Woohoo! It's just as cold as it was yesterday. Quite frigid, really. Much colder, and it would be a slushy. But it is invigorating, and there are certain attributes to cold temperatures and inflammatory processes and whatever mold. And I got this hand thing because I work with my hands all day long, and you can see where I've had cortisone shots. It's not very fun. But the dogs and I are tired of the horseflies eating us. The horseflies out here are horrible, and Sophie knows that when they're in the water, they're afraid of all the fishes. So we got our soap. Still one. I actually changed this shirt from yesterday. I had another shirt on. These are not slip shorts. These are the same ones I wore yesterday. They're now dry, and they're going to get wet again, and they're dirty. My other ones are covered in dust. That's how this goes. But right now, we're going to have a beer and play with my dogs, because I love them dearly. And their mom's coming soon, so we got to be all spruced up like that. Hopefully the camera will stay where it is. All right. I think before I go over there, because he's going to get all excited, I'm going to put the bar of soap in my pocket. You can't eat this soap. It's soap. You can't eat that. Not a treat. I swear. It comes in a Ziploc bag. It must be food, right? Wrong. It doesn't work that way. All right. I'm gonna wash my hair. Whoa. Where's the ball, buddy? I know, you're like, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. All right. All right. over my camera, aren't you? No? No. Whew. I think I'm just gonna go to my knees to begin with because it's rigid. Alright. Again. Woo. It's nice to have fresh water by your campground. I bet people down south with all their snakes and chiggers and all that stuff, they don't do this. I'm really dreading going under that water. Rigid. I can show you a place next to us. Not too far from here. I'm getting the trail dust off. It's pretty nice. Wash my face. Hygiene. Important out here, hygiene.
Hey, I did that a little while ago.
Did you?
Yep.
I got my camera running. Come down and tell a story.
I'm down to tell a story.
It's a bit cold.
Yeah, it's chilly.
Oh man.
Did you eat fish?
I did not this morning. I didn't even get a bite. I didn't even see any of them biting on any of the bugs in the water actually.
Yeah.
I tried really hard, but they were not there.
Last time we were out, we saw so many fish. It was hard not to catch.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. As if my mountain climbing with Rich was not enough.
Yeah.
Whew.
Well,
That was
you guys
quite a
were
ride, man.
climbing, we bathed.
Oh, that was a ride. If you guys want to, I mean, if you take your four-wheelers like halfway up, but beyond that, I mean, you're good halfway. I mean, I do that right now, but the other stuff,
Nah.
No.
I'm good.
dude, I'm not bragging, but when it comes to that stuff, I'm pretty fearless, and I'm like, holy crap, it's coming. We're gonna die up here, and no one's gonna even hear us scream. You can see skid marks and chewed up rocks from everybody else fighting, and I'm like, it's just nuts, man. I only do that for elk meat.
There you go.
I know. It's cold, but it's kind of refreshing.
It's very refreshing. Yeah, it felt great.
Yeah, it does.
It was so hot this
Yeah,
morning.
I know.
Like-
When we get back, and now I'm doing it in the middle of a storm that's coming. That's awesome.
Yeah, but you know what? You're back in
It's impeccable
being
timing.
refreshed, like you said.
I know, well, I don't want my wife seeing me like an animal. She sees enough of that. It's not like I'm in the city where I don't bathe and stuff. What am I, a savage? I don't know.
She gets to see that every day.
I know.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
Cool. I'll be right with you. I got one here, but
All right.
not until I'm done washing up. Ooh, that's cold. All right. Oh, that wind up on hill. That is cold. That is exquisite. It feels better though. Let all the road grime off. I think I'm socially acceptable, sort of. I'd take my shirt off, but I'm afraid that those freaking horseflies would just eat me alive. They are just vicious. Dogs didn't even want to go swimming. They want to hide in the tent. I don't blame them. But anyway, that concludes the moon boot wash up. I suppose. Whew. What an awesome day. Let's hope that they come back tonight. Last night I'm certain they were here. I heard them talking behind the tent. They walked around in my kitchen. Rich and Tina had them around their tent. They couldn't hear them because they have other equipment in their trailer, so it makes it hard to hear. But they were definitely here. There's a reason I picked this spot. I won't share that secret with you guys, but pretty awesome day. I'm glad you could join us. Stay clean, brush your teeth. Disease kills. Catch you on the next bit. That's the end of your PSA for the day. And I'm done. Peace out.
Look who arrived. The one and only Pee-wee Fantabulous. She don't like the camera. Pee-wee Fantabulous. We're gonna go fishing again because this morning was not very successful, but we did get to play in the water and Dad took a bath, sort of. So let's see what happens. Phew. For the day. Beautiful, wonderful day. This place is amazing. You got the dogs. My favorite person in the whole wide world.
That's right.
And the marmot, who doesn't like the dogs. Yeah. He's a little mad. Yeah, a little mad. Yeah, Rich and Tina actually had one cross the creek behind their tent, they think, and actually rubbed the tent. Even Rich said that. He's like, I heard it. It was right there. That's cool. This is a good thing. I missed that snag and caught the one behind me. I think that fly messed. Oh, yeah, that thing's toast. That's why you didn't take it. Done. I thought it looked pretty bad. Ah, come here. Stay back, bud. Stay back. I know there's fish there. I saw them. Did I just whip that thing off? I did. Where'd it break off at? Broke my fly off somewhere. I didn't even hit anything. Oh, that's why my tippet snapped off. Yeah. There's got to be something in here. Got to be. I'm sure they're in there too. That's where you would be. And Sophie's gonna swim in there and, oh, look at that. That is my fishing assistant right there. I wonder why I can never catch fish. It's a mystery.
She's gonna catch them for you. She's sniffing them out, Dad.
Good Lord. Kind of becomes pointless. I love fishing with her, but she drives me crazy. Yeah, I just blew that hole out. Might as well take them swimming.
Harley, come back down here.
I think for right now, we're going to swim the dogs right here. Oh, there's a fish right there. Let's see if I can get that one before somebody runs into him. All right, Harley's going to show us how he swims. And there's a fish right there. Right there. Come on, buddy. I don't want my battery getting wet. All right, let's go. Yeah. There he goes. Good boy. He's a swimming fool these days. Want to see Mama? Let's go. Come on, buddy.
He's coming, he's coming.
Good boy. Let's go swimming. Come on. That's nice. That's refreshing. Come on, Soph.
Harley, come. Here, buddy.
Good boy, buddy. Let's go. Come on.
Come on, buddy. Oh,
Good boy. Good boy.
good you go.
Come on, Soph.
Good girl, Sophie.
Somebody got over their fear quite well. All right.
Go get Daddy.
Mom's going to go down the shallow water. I doubt she's going to cross here.
You're gonna ruin the fishing hole. You better do it good.
Just ruin it for good.
Go.
Come on, bud. Let's go. And Sophie's coming. And Hurley Dirty is on his way. All right. Summary thus far. This is the end of the first full day. Last night was interesting. Definitely heard something walking around on this tarp in my kitchen. The popping and clicking language that I talk about all the time. Heard that. Did not have a recorder running. I'm going to put it in the tree tonight unless the storm threatens, in which case I got to find a more creative place to keep it out of the weather. It's a very expensive recorder. Rich and Tina heard something last night walking around, heard it cross the creek and possibly even touch the tent. Thought Vicky had a fly fish a little bit today, some fly casting. We went for a really cool ATV ride up where my coffee pot footage or event happened that's in my book, where I actually got tissue from one of these things, or beings, whatever you want to call them. It was an awesome ride. And then me and Rich went on a really crazy ride on my Razor. that was one of the most intense rides I've ever had. As far as it was dangerous, but once you get down one of those roads, there's no turning back. So he drove up and then I drove down, and they were both at shore. It was almost a 45-degree angle, kept waiting for us to roll backwards and tumble over the mountain. And we drove for a good 3 or 4 solid miles at like a 45-degree incline. It was very steep, which is good that we went there, because Vicky and Wade were thinking about taking their 4-wheelers up there, and that's extremely dangerous. I think that's just not going to happen. Went fishing. Not a single bite for me today. Had a couple fishermen come by and they caught some fish, and the dogs kind of chased them and did their thing. That's probably why I'm not catching anything. You'll see in the videos they like to run in front of me a lot, but it's good to have them along. It's fun. I love them dearly, and it's just fun to fish with them. But they're young. Sophie's only 2 and he's only 1, and they still haven't figured it all out. My other 2 dogs had it all figured out. Liz came up today. Very happy to see her up here, since yesterday was our anniversary, so I gave her our gift, and or her gift, I should say. Now tonight we're gonna cook some food, hang out, have some more fun. Who knows what comes in tonight? It looks like we got a storm, and my experience shows that if it's gonna be raining, we could get some really good activity. They like to come in when we're stuck in our tents and we're not really paying attention, or we're sleeping or whatever. They take full advantage of the rain. I was kind of surprised they came in last night. That's rather soon, but I'm certain they were here. So that's actually better than the last trip. So not the April trip, but the last one. But we'll see where it goes. Hope you're enjoying it so far, and yeah, keep your fingers crossed. We'll see what happens tonight, give or take. Let's see what we make for dinner. Thank you.